Hey everyone, it's Trader Rob. I created a video on how to pass a TopStep evaluation a few weeks ago. Let me show you how I proved that one simple strategy can get it done right after the intro. All right, so a few weeks ago I created a video on how you can pass a TopStep or any type of trading evaluation for a prop firm. I just, I kept it very simple. I said, you know what? I'm going to give you guys three simple steps on how to do it. I said, one, give yourself 60 days to complete the challenge. Two, take one trade per day. Three, find a strategy, one trade. I don't care what it is. Doesn't have to be a strategy that I have presented. It could be any strategy that you have as long as it has an edge. Trade that strategy for 60 days and you will pass a TopStep evaluation account. Now, I loved the comments to that video. I would say that the overwhelming majority of the audience that listened to that video, it resonated with them. It was like, this is my story. This is my story in trading that has happened to me for the last 6 months, a year, 2 years, however long that you're trading. I know I reached out to a lot of people that felt the exact same way, that felt that same trap that I have gone through for so long as a trader. The one thing, guys, the one thing that I can tell you that I have changed in my trading strategy or how I trade is trading with conditioned based strategy. I know what I'm looking for. I know what time I'm looking for it. And I know when to get in and when not to get in. I have no issues of over trading. I'm going to show you this. The proof is in the pudding. I over trading is not even in my trading vocabulary anymore. Because I know I have certain setups. If you're not familiar with my setups, in my channel, actually in the description below, there's 3 setups that you can start trading tomorrow. Shit, in fact, a lot of people on my Discord they're trading it every single day. Find a strategy that you like. Pick one of mine. Pick one of yours. Pick one from the 100 other YouTube videos that are out there. The only thing I don't want you to do is trade without rules. Because the second that you start trading without rules, this game becomes very, very difficult. Is it impossible for some people? No. There are a shit ton of better traders out there than I am. That I know for damn sure. There are people that can look at a chart and can say, you know what? This is going up. Or, you know what? This is where we got a short. And they're right. I'm not that person. I'm not that guy. I'm not that trader. And I'm okay with that. Because since I have realized that I'm not that type of trader, I have started to pass. I have started to get funded in these prop firms. I have started to go green in my cash account no, I don't say every single day, but daily, weekly, monthly. That never happened to me before. That never happened to me before. What I can tell you what I used to do was I would take one trade in the morning, lose it. I'm going to take another trade to try to get myself back into the game. I lose that trade. Now I'm down 2 trades. I might be down $400 at that point. Well, now I got to get one more trade to make up that $400. Now I'm down 800. Now I blew the evaluation account. Now I'm to the point in my cash account where at the end of the day, I got to fund my account. I got to make a transfer, a cash transfer from my Chase checking account. No sponsorship with Chase, but from Chase into my Ninja Trader account. That was me. That was 1000% me. And it hurts to say it, but I was a shitty ass trader for 2 years of my trading career. The only thing that changed it, and I realized it. I realized it and I said, you know what? I've got to do something different because what I'm doing is obviously not working. Or what I am doing might work for a day, might work for a week, but is not sustainable. It's not sustainable. Discretionary trading is very difficult. Just looking at a chart to me is very difficult. Figuring out where it's going to go. I mean, there are people that get paid a shit ton of money to figure that out. And I know personally that I'm not that smart. So all I wanted to do was to figure out, okay, let me come up with a strategy. Let me figure out something that works. Let me back test it. If I've got a positive, meaning 51% or better, let me go with that strategy and let me start trading that strategy consistently. Just because it loses 2 or 3 days in a row doesn't mean to throw that strategy in the trash. That's what we get. That's the trap. Is that we start thinking this strategy is great until the day that it doesn't work. Until the 2 days that it doesn't work. And then we start saying, you know what? This strategy is shit. This thing doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Guys, if there was a strategy that worked 100% of the time, we'd all be millionaires. We would be millionaires. So strategies are going to have periods where they work extremely well. They're going to have periods where they don't work very well. It's up to you to backtest them. And it's up to you to see if your strategy needs to be adjusted, but only adjust them based on your backtest. Not on your emotions, not on your feelings, not on what happened the last 2 days. Please just listen to that simple thing. Stick with the strategy. If you have an edge, believe in that edge, trust it, and move forward. I stated that I started a $50,000 evaluation account on TopStep. And I made a few videos where I said I'm only going to trade one strategy with this account. And that was my 15-minute NQ reversal. My brother-in-law named it the Rob reversal. That's the only reason why it's got that name. And I said, I'm only going to trade this. I'm going to trade it with one E-mini NQ contract. Just one. And I'm looking for a 35 point take profit. If you don't know the strategy, it's linked below. I'm going to probably float it somewhere in this video. I said I'm only going to trade one strategy. That's what I did. Let's take a look. Here it is. There's the account. I mean, congratulations, you passed your trading combine and earned a funded account. We will contact you within the next business day regarding the next steps. Just got that today. Current $53,141. For those of you that know TopStep, for the $50,000 eval, you got to make $3,000 in profits and cover your commissions. Let's see how long this took. I started this November 17th. Days that it took me to complete, 8 days. Winning day percentage, 88%. Can't make this shit up. I mean, literally, you cannot make this up. The funny thing is that this exact strategy is the strategy that I trade in my cash account. And the only reason why I want to make this video is I want to show people out there that if you stick to one strategy, and this has got a 1-to-1 risk to reward, 1-to-1. If you stick to a strategy and the strategy has an edge, you trust that edge, you can pass one of these evaluations as well. The strategy isn't hard. That's the thing, is that none of the strategies that I've presented, my oil, my gold, my 15-minute NQ Rob reversal, 3 strategies. Out of those 3 strategies, they are the most simplest strategies in the world. I think that is what bothers a lot of people, is that they are so extremely basic that they probably figure, how in the hell is this going to work? I understand what you're saying because I was there. I was the one that had 15 indicators. In fact, I had to upgrade my TradingView account because I had too many indicators on the chart. It said, well, if you need this many indicators, you got to be a pro level 18. You don't need... I'm not going to say you don't need any indicators because there's a lot of people that trade with indicators and they do great. I am not saying anything negative about those people. I am not them. My strategies are not based on that. My strategies are almost ridiculously simple, but they have a slight edge. They have a very slight edge. And as long as I'm consistent, as long as I trust in that edge, I know that my cash account will grow and passing evaluation accounts to funded accounts will happen. Let me show you. It's a very, this 15-minute Rob reversal is a very simple strategy. 2 candles. That's all it is. I've got an oil strategy. It was funny because that was an inside bar indicator. That was an inside bar alert that I just got. If for those of you that follow my channel and know that I have 2 trades in oil that I take every single morning. I have a trade in gold that is based off of an inside bar that is probably the most simple thing in the world. That was it. If you have no idea what I'm talking about and you're like, well, shit, this guy just passed this evaluation account, had a pretty good win rate. I wonder what the hell he's talking about. Take a look at the description. Join the Discord. See what we're doing. I'm not charging for anything. Everything is free. All the strategies that I have that I am able to present to you, as simple as these 3 strategies, are on YouTube right now. And I am not for 1 second saying trade my strategy. I honestly don't care what you trade. Just trade a strategy that you have that you know has an edge. And I promise you, if you stick to that strategy, you create conditions on when you're going to take a trade based on your back testing, you're going to be doing a shit ton better than what you've been doing before. I know I have. If anything that I'm saying out here resonates with where you're at with your trading, if you want to think about possibly using one of the 3 strategies I put out there that I trade every single morning, there's a link below in the description to sign up for a TopStep evaluation. Try to get funded. Don't risk your capital. Take a look at the video that I created about 2 weeks ago. 3 steps on passing a TopStep account. Combine with what I'm saying here with that video, and I promise you it's going to help you. And I read all the comments. There's some people that come on here and they say, you know what? 60 days? Are you crazy? I can pass it in 3 days, 4 days. Awesome. This video is not for you. This video is for the trader that's out there that is stuck in a trap that I was. Constantly blowing up accounts. Constantly having to transfer money from his Chase checking account into NinjaTrader so that you can trade for the next day. That's who this video is for. Hopefully you guys like what I'm putting out there. If you do, please hit the like button. Leave me a comment below. Let me know how you're doing in your trading journey. Let me know if what I'm saying is similar to what you're going through. And most importantly, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. Happy trading.